Picturesque, and the picturesque consists in jumbling the senses, but using a point of view as using nature as if it were a picture. Literally, where the word came from. Making with nature as if it were a picture.
This could be anywhere in Winnipeg by the Assiniboine or the Red River. On a sailboat on the Red River, and they were about half a mile apart.
After school.
For a while on the one river. And when I went after school, after I finished delivering my papers, I could go down to the Red River and sail. And I did these things all the time.
How old were you then?
Because society's really to blame.
2060 may be early.
That's when I was 6 years old, or 10 years old, or 12 years old. I would make these statements at dinner table. I always had ways of seeing that have been unconventional. As a small child, was told at the dinner table over and over again by my father, would you get up and say that to a group of men?
Of course. Because you said things like
yes,
that?
because unconventional things.
Like, can you remember?
No, because I was only 6 or 8 years old. But I would say, of course I would say it to a group of men. Naturally, why not? It's true. Now, very few people want to know anything. They feel they already know anything. All they need to know, they already know. So if you have anything to say at all, it's going to be very upsetting to them. And so, since I have always had ways of seeing that have been unconventional, as a small child, was told at the dinner table over and over again by my father, would you get up and say that to a group of men?
Of course, because you said things like
yes,
that?
because unconventional things.
Like, can you remember?
No, because I was only 6 or 8 years old. Because it happened all the time. It wasn't just once in a while. And my father was a pretty good sample, you see, of a middle row-of-the-road man, a flat-footed, sort of middle-of-the-road person, a non-intellectual. He liked arguments.
They asked me, by the way, in the press conference the other day about the newsletter, isn't some of your thinking transcendental? And I said, yes, and most of it's incidental.
When people get close together, they get more and more savagely impatient with each other.
Well, why is that? Because of the nature of man?
Confusion.
Things happening many levels at once, as in a myth. The word, I think I've mentioned once, is mythos in Greek. Word is myth. In an information age, the whole culture becomes word.
Gonna get them guessing. Also, if you leave them unread, make sure you post a story. Post something on Instagram or Snap.
Quote, we are the sex organs of the machine world. You know, that one day we...
Okay, I'll buy that.
Yeah, McLuhan was brilliant. And that quote has always been one of my favorites. Because, okay, what are we doing?